field. We bring the energy. Ready to go.
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen.
They said one story, my brand tells another.
This is Jackson State. This is family.
This is the KC 1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team.
Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.kc1400collective.com. Be our love. Go Tigers.
Jackson State has a collective full throttle. They have a collective full throttle. And I mean, like, so they, we won the national championship in 2023, and we were slowly but surely trying to get our collective going. Jackson State won it this past year. Their collective is full throttle. Like, it is full throttle. They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose anybody.
What's up, everybody? Y'all go ahead and hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. Come on in. I'm going to give you a second to get caught up. Sorry about the delay on the reaction show. Wasn't able to do a reaction last night, but I'm feeling a lot better tonight, this morning. I wanted to get that going. I'll be on the screen here in just a second. Come on in, hit the like button, share. Give me 1 second and I'll be on the screen. All right, let's get to it. What's up, everybody? What's happening, man? What's good? Happy Sunday morning. Happy post Las Vegas Classic. Didn't have the outcome that we wanted. Didn't have the outcome we desired. My reaction is going to be a little different probably than what everybody else. I do have the luxury of saying that I have not looked at anything. I haven't looked at social media. I haven't been on my phone. I haven't been on anything. And it's not because of the outcome of the game. It's because of something that happened with me. I live in this public space, so I owe it to you guys to kind of say what happened without saying too much. I was not able to finish the game yesterday on the sideline. Had a little health scare kind of transpired, so I had to exit the field. I only saw the last drive after the injury of T-Set. First of all, before I even get started, man, I want to send prayers up for the young brother. I did not see the play. I do not know what happened. I just heard of it. And I'll just say this, man. What happened with me was it put a lot of things in perspective. It wasn't about a football game anymore. It was about just being okay, being all right, man. I want to thank my brother KT Dub for reacting fast and just being a friend, and all those who knew what was happening and just kind of got that we got that under control pretty quickly. Not anything I've ever been through. I'm okay. I just been carrying a lot. So I think I just had to let go and release a lot. And then the excitement of the game, right? I did see when Jared scored. So I'm going to get into some stuff. I saw the last thing I saw on the field was Jared running into the end zone for the touchdown. After that, I exited the field. And I was like, man, and I couldn't look at it anymore. So I don't know if it was more of a panic attack or anxiety attack, but it was bad. I just was trying not to. I didn't want y'all to see me fall over out there, and I never had anything like that transpire. So that was scary. And at that point, I didn't give a damn about whether I just wanted to be up on my feet, and it's a very weird feeling when you get like that. You know what I mean? I wasn't drinking nothing like that. It had nothing to do with I didn't overheat. It was just your body working one minute and the next things ain't functioning. It's just like, whoa, you know what I mean? And anyone that knows my family history and stuff like that, you kind of, you know some stuff that transpired. And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So feel good though. So what I did after the game, I did watch the last drive I watched it on the TV in the tunnel, and I saw the young brother that came in. I did see, them convert the fourth down and get into field goal range. I did see them kick the field goal to take the lead. I did see the last 21 seconds. And the last thing I saw was Grambling run out on the field, celebratory, and we lost, and I exited from the side. I was immediately out of the stadium, and Dub and I walked to the vehicle, and I was in the vehicle, and he drove, and we had to, get KJ back to the airport and all that good stuff, man. So that was pretty much my evening. After that, just from a sensibility standpoint, I just stayed away from the phone. I know that everyone in the chat asked me, was I going to do a show? I was like, I actually typed it and I just never hit send. I got back to my room and just kind of laid down, and I was like, I feel good, but I just was like, I just needed to take a break from everything. All right. Now, as I stated, a couple of things I do want to mention just because of what transpired with me, man. From what I heard talking to Dub about the T-set injury and how bad it was, and the ambulance having to come on the field, and man, just prayers up to the young brother, man. You never, ever, ever want to see anything like that transpire, man, for anyone. No movement. I do not have an update. I have not looked at anything. It's just perspective, man. It reminds everyone. He was telling me that everybody in the stadium was praying, all Jack State fans, the team, every fan in the stadium, man. Just his mother came out there with him, and that was that. Your heart goes out, and you just hope that he's okay. A very talented young brother, great quarterback in his conference, battled, gave us fits. He was a warrior out there for his team, and helped to lead them to victory. I didn't want to start there. Next thing was our quarterback. Jacobian goes down in the first quarter, and definitely want to send prayers up to him and his family. And we saw him out there. I got a chance to talk to him. Don't have a diagnosis. I'm not trying to I'm not a doctor. I don't have any updates. I'm not going to touch on that. So if the team will do what the team do, and they will, the information will be available whenever it is or not. I don't know. I know enough to know. But in talking to him, he's in great spirits. He's gonna try to fight through whatever it is he's dealing with, and try to make it back before the season is out. That's his mentality. So I will say this: that obviously changed the just the energy around the team. Anytime your leader, and I've always said this, I always say we go as 15 go. I don't know if Tiger Nation has always, and I say Tiger Nation as a whole, has always appreciated just 15 in the capacity that maybe we should have, and I say we, but knowing that I ain't the one that said it or anything. I've always been a fan and still am. I always thought that he gave us our greatest chance to win. consistently, and we saw that he got in a good groove, and my heart breaks for him because I know we were doing what we do, and then he went down, and then things tended to kind of stall from there. And and whatever anyone's opinion is, like I said, when I do this, I don't tell nobody. You think whatever you want to think. You what you see is what you see, and what you feel is what you feel. I'm not here to judge it, legislate it, try to debate it. I don't really care, actually, because when you look at it, you see what you see. You know what I mean? And that changed everything. It changed everything in us. And I got so many text messages and calls, man. Maybe that's probably why, it just people have to understand, like, that's maybe why I had to take a step back, or was forced to, because when things are happening, like, what people have to understand is when the games are going on, and I ask people, hey man, let's not we have chats that we talk in. I don't want to do football commentary in those chats, because those chats are for specific stuff. And then I have everybody texting me, everybody calling. You know what I'm saying? And when you're getting 30, 40 text messages, as if I'm just, people know I'm right by, I'm be somewhere nearby, and they trust the information that we, the relationship that we have with the staff and the team and the program. I appreciate that, because it acknowledges the hard work that we've done. But I mute the chats, man, and I come back and just look at it, and I see this long list of dialogue. I'll be like, hey man, let's move it to we have game day chats. Let's go over there with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to read all this stuff. And I had to tell some folks, like, hey, man, I can't sit here and hold a conversation with you during the show. You're at home and you texting me the whole game. I'm not trying to do this. I don't like being on the phone during the game. I want to watch the game just like you watched it, right? Anyone that know me, even when I was sitting in 112 at Jackson State, don't talk to me during the game. I want to watch the football game. I don't want to talk. You get what I'm saying? And it is what it is. So we'll get into some stuff, man. But I just wanted to get out those preliminaries real quick and then move forward. I'm good, you know what I mean? And I'm it is what it is. I'm an open book. And hey, look, man. Y'all know I'm open book. I'm the only way I know how to be is me, right? So for me, it's just more about but football is that, man. It's a collision sport, man. You know what I mean? Any given moment, one injury can derail, not necessarily derail, but it can alter your plans, right? It can alter what you're trying to do. And we still got a good situation, man. I would say even a great situation, you know what I mean? And we'll pivot and we'll be ready to rock and roll. I know the coalition is celebrating today. All right, y'all got us today, man. Y'all go ahead and have y'all fun. Because I sure was having mine, we was kicking everybody behind. And I'm still gonna have it, right? I ain't changing for nothing. I'm not changing what I do, and they still do y'all love to the gristle. Right? And it's man, we only lost the game yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Some folks lost their mind, right? But nevertheless, everything we still want is right in front of us. We got to win out now. We just made it a little bit more interesting, I should say. We got 4 games to go. Probably going to have to go without our general. I said probably. I don't know. We'll see. But we know in the short term we will. We got to get past the Rattlers, who seem like they trying to figure some things out. They beat Southern yesterday. And listen, man, it's at the end of the day, I understand the emotions. I understand Tiger Nation, man. I've been a part of this thing my whole life. And I know how we do after we lose sometimes, but sometimes losing a football game can maybe settle some things down, maybe stabilize some things, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna win every game. You ain't gonna win every game. WC Gordon won 28 straight. I was hoping Coach Taylor could win out the SWAC this season and then possibly next season and then be in that conversation. Let's start a new streak. That's how that works. That's how that goes. Y'all know me, man. I'm gonna be the voice of reason and as best I can be, and try to be as sensible as possible. The SWAC scores around the conference. Alcorn did what we expected them to do, 32-10 versus Mississippi Valley. Man, Southern had a pretty good offensive output against FAMU. FAMU had scored enough points. They scored quite a few points. It looked like both offenses got in a decent groove. I haven't looked at any stats of the game. I'm excited to go look at that game because we'll be heading to Tallahassee this weekend. Alabama State, man, Andrew Body had a maniacal first half. I did see that 49-6 at the half, and damn, and they finished the game 56-13. They whooped up at the Magic City Classic. Prairie View did what we thought they would do. And Bethune-Cookman did what I thought they would do as well. Bethune-Cookman is playing in a nice little groove as well. We got to get past both Florida schools and both Mississippi schools. That's what we got left. We got Florida and Mississippi left on our schedule. And we up for the task. Look, I don't know how y'all feel when things like this happen, man. I get motivated. Man. And, I think the nerves for me is more about when you're trying to, you never want to get in a space where you're trying not to lose, right? Now that we've lost, it's like, all right, we know what we got to do now. We still own everything. Everything's right in front of us, right? Good game and prayers to the court. Hey, thank you, man. Hey, you guys got us 95-11. Speaking of, man, I gotta give credit what credit is due. It has been this way for years. Grambling is Jackson. It's just I don't know why we do that. It's just weird stuff happens when we play Grambling, man. It just always feels that way. It's been that way for years, man. I just it's a wide margin of victory. Even some of my greatest coaches, we just had some blunders in just some mishaps and just we fell short against the G, man. The G is respectable. It was a great game. I don't have much else to say. They won the game. We know what happened. I do feel like if the injuries don't transpire, we win that game pretty easily. But I'm not the one that's going to take that approach. I just get credit where credit is due. Y'all won the game. We didn't make enough plays to win the game, and the outcome is they had more points than we did. By any means necessary, is football. It's sports. As I said, Grambling put voodoo on us. I don't know about all that, but it's just weird, man. We that's all I can say, man. That's the word that comes to mind when it comes to Grambling. Just a weird. It's been that way, and I'm not talking about yesterday or last year. I'm just talking about through the annals of history, right? You look at the head to head. It's the one school that we have a not so favorable record against, and it's just like that. It is what it is. We'll be back next year. We'll get them next year. That's my mentality. We didn't win. We could talk about the scenario. Coach goes with Parker. Parker got in and played pretty well. Just wasn't generating enough explosives. And I'm like I said, I hadn't talked to Coach. I was way on the other side of it, and you just saw what transpired. I think he wanted to have a spark. I didn't listen to any post-game. If there's any post-game commentary out there, we'll see what transpired, man, what he had to say about it. But he went from, Jacobian goes down. We go up 10-0. Parker comes in. We weren't able to generate any points. So Coach did what coaches do. He made the adjustment, said, hey, let me try my freshman. You know what I'm saying? I understand the thought. I understood the thought process behind it, and I'll just leave that at that. And Jared came in, and it was a big moment. You got to think about this. Like it's probably 50,000. I don't know the attendance, but it felt like it was about 50,000 in that stadium. Beautiful stadium, by the way, man. The Raiders Stadium, first time ever being in a Raiders Stadium out here in Las Vegas, and being a Raiders fan, I didn't get a chance to go see the locker room and that type stuff, but beautiful stadium, man. I will say this, though. That was a heck of a moment that a true freshman, his young brother was in high school last year, and he was asked to go in the game. And I'm going to say something, man, about our quarterback and the leadership, because it's not always about football. It's not always about just getting on the field, putting pads on, running up and down the field, and just doing those types of things. I want to tell the story. 30,000 in attendance is great. I don't know. It was 30,000. ESPN had 26 plus on the tip. Woo, it was way more than that. Man, it was way more than that. It was a lot of people in there. So it's listed at 29,655. Okay, all right. We're gonna say 30,000. All right, okay. I felt like it was more, but 30,000. All right. But if you look at the way the stadium was constructed, it was a lot of fans in there, man. It was, man, shout out to Grambling and Jackson State for showing up. They put on for the Classic. They went all out. They went all out, man. It was great. It had to be, Matthew. It had to be more than 40. I'm telling y'all. I'm looking at because we were asking that. We looking around, looking at Jackson State, looking at Grambling. I said, man, there's a lot of people in here, bro. But I want to talk about the moment, right? We're down 23-10. Grambling has got the momentum. And coach turns, hey, Rook, get ready. So go to the sideline. He warming that thing up. And man, you get asked to go in that game. You're on national TV, Prime Video, HBCU Go, in the NFL stadium. Your team is down. Starting quarterback goes down. You asked to come in and do what you got to do. You know, your other partner in your quarterback room with you got to go. You know, he goes in and coach switches from him, and now you're in there. It's on you, young buck. And he went out there and you know, you could see the nerves initially, the first drive, you could see the nerves. That's why I'm optimistic, man, because it's like I don't just get down about, look, we want to win every game. We didn't win yesterday. We're still in first place in the East, right? We beat Alabama State. That's why that game against Alabama State was so important, because we knew even if we lost the game, we still win the head-to-head. Now we got to win out. We made it a little challenging and a little tougher on us, but hey, that's what we do. We all right. We just got to win out. It's just that simple. I know everybody was asking, what this do with the, you know, I got a couple questions like, what about Atlanta? We got to win the game. We win out. We got to win out. But we told y'all, coaches have done a phenomenal job of recruiting and getting, you know, Jared and putting him in that situation. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. When we talk about leadership, we talk about 15. Hey, that Wildcats game is gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. The next, listen, let me say this: not having your starting quarterback go down with an injury. I got faith in our staff, man. That we will be prepared. Oh, you can best believe we're going to be prepared for these next 4 games, and we're going to do what needs to be done. Sometimes losing forces you to have to go back and hit the reset on some things. Whatever that is will be whatever they decide, and I trust them. I trust them with everything we got. I got in me, man. There's no doubt. I don't care about, you know, I do care, but I'm saying that how things played out or how they played out. I just know that it's a tough profession. They're managing a lot of different things, and you stick to what's working. You do what you practice, you know, and then if it don't work, you revisit it, see what you can do better, and they've always adjusted well. Last year we lost to Grambling, and we didn't lose another game for the rest of the season. So I don't have any other reason other than, you know, to feel any different. And you could say, well, Jacoby is injured right now. Well, I mean, we got what we need to win games. I have no doubt in my mind. We have what we need to win a Celebration Bowl still. Everything we want is still right in front of us. But I do want to talk about a moment that was witnessed on the sideline, you know, when Coach called Jared to come into the game. I just want to highlight 15, man, and Jacoby and what this is what a leader does, man. This is what a leader does. Now, I didn't take these photos. These photos were sent to me this morning, and they warmed my heart because I got a little emotional when I found out, you know, that Jacoby went down. I didn't know what transpired. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, when he came out of the game, I was like, what happened? And everybody went to asking me, was he okay? And I'm like, I don't know. What, did he get hurt? I didn't see it, right? And so I had to find out like everybody else did, right? But to go and embrace the young buck, pray with him, I love this stuff, man. And Jacoby is the emotional leader of this team, man. I told y'all we go as 15 go. And he's a spiritually led young brother, beautiful family. His mom called during the game, wanted to get down to go be with him, but he eventually came out. Absolutely, Parker would be fine, man. We got a great core, man. Coach Rip Kirk, and we got a great staff that's going to put that together. But, look, man, this is a tough moment that you're in, but look who comes over. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought that was beautiful, man. This warmed my heart up this morning. It made me feel good because, again, life isn't always about all highs. Even your heartbeat, it's ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. And it's never just all ups. If it's just all ups, you might have an episode like I had yesterday. Hey, man, you can't, your vehicle, man. I know people, people say I drive fast, right? I get to where I'm trying to go, but look, man, if you just running 90 and 100, you just wide A open, and you can blow your motor up, man. You can blow your motor. You ain't designed to be all high all the time. Sometimes you have to go through the lows, man, even in the midst of a journey. And we don't know what this season isn't now. This football season is already written. I know it's Sunday now. It's already written. We just don't know what that outcome is. We got to live it day by day, moment by moment, right? And you get what I'm saying? That's just how that goes, man. You gotta live it one moment at a time, and we live it real time. But those that are led by the Spirit, man, and know that there's a higher power that's in control of all things, man. We don't, man. It's we were informed that there's 1,500 processes. This is from Bible class right here. This is from God Himself, right? Some 1,500 processes going on in your body for you to operate every day, and we ain't in control of none of them. And it said if one of them processes malfunction, you probably stop existing, right? So with that, we have to always have things in perspective. Football is a game. It's a collision sport. We want to win every game. We like to talk smack. We like to have fun with it. But at the end of the day, coaches got jobs to do. Players got to play. They also students. They got work to do. They got families. They got mindsets. They got opinions. I just want to challenge Tiger Nation, man, in the midst of the, man, don't be singing TC, TC, TC. Coach this, coach that, and then when one thing happens that we don't like, now all of a sudden we run to social media and we tearing our coaches down, we tearing our players down, we tearing folks down, man. Don't do that. Now I'm just saying, I can say this because I have not looked at nothing. I haven't seen anything, and folks can vouch for me that I ain't even been to chat. Matter of fact, I woke up this morning. And Mike B, appreciate you, bro. Mike B asked in the Tiger Talk chat, which goes on. This is 24/24. He said, has anybody heard from Ken? And I finally responded this morning and said, hey, man, I'm okay. I told them exactly what happened with me. And I said, man, everybody was like, man, I'm just happy you good, bro. I'm like, I'm good. But I know how we do. And I wasn't sure if I needed to do a show. Now, I'm going to warn you guys. Do not get your ass on this platform tomorrow when we do our regular show thinking that there's going to be tolerated. You can express your opinions about what you want to express in a respectful way. And I don't mean to be disrespectful in no type of way. I'm not telling you what to do, but we will guard the yard. We're not finna tolerate no disrespect, man, because things didn't happen the way you feel like they should have happened. I get it. We're frustrated. We lost the game, but we got a brand to protect. We got relationships to protect. We're not about to do that, and I do not care how people feel about that. You want the information. You want somebody to be there, but then at the same time, you want people to go rogue when things don't go. You can criticize as you choose. Do what you do. We all play couch quarterback. We all do that. Everybody talking about the refs. What the refs do? I didn't think that. I now me personally, now I'm hard on the refs. I didn't think about the refs at all yesterday. I really didn't. So what I'm saying is based off of what I know usually tends to happen. And trust me, I don't know if it's happening on social media. I just said I wasn't on it, but I know what it is. But you can cut. We're not. See, this is what people gotta understand. And when y'all hear me say stuff like this, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We know what we're talking about. We're not talking about your assessment of the game and this, and that, and saying how we talk football, man. Y'all do what y'all do. But we see it all, man. And I'm not, if it don't fit, I'm not talking about you. And I ain't trying to tell nobody, because I catch all kind of flack. I sugarcoat stuff. I'm compromised. I hear it all. Trust me. I hear it all. It's not like I said, you still have to be professional. You know what I'm saying? You still have to be very, respectful. Y'all know what respect look like. Y'all know what professionalism look like. You know whatever. So it is what it is. I just wanted to say that. I haven't seen it though. I said it. People have to listen. Y'all have to start listening to what people say and not try to anticipate what you think they're saying. This is what I am saying. I said, I have not seen anything yet. I'm going to say it again. I have not seen anything yet. All I was saying was, I said, I want to challenge us to not do it. That's all I'm saying. Because this is what we do. I'll give you a scenario. We have this moment. We hate this moment. We talk junk about this moment. And then we go out. Let's say we go out and win the next 4 games. And it's like, oh, we swag bullies again. And oh, we going to the Celebration Bowl. And we win the swag championship. And now we want to act like we've been down. Be down in the low points too. Stay down, right? Be down and stay down, right? And that's what we're saying, bro. So y'all know how we get down though. We got to go handle business. But listen, let's look through the stats real quick. We lost 24-26. Grambling had more points than we had. Tough outcome. Big moment for the kicker. He kicked the game winner with 21 seconds to go. Big moment. I would have loved to have blocked that thing. And how dope would it have been? Let's talk about Jared real quick. Jared goes in and one hell of a pass to Nate Rimmer, man. Big game for Nate Rimmer yesterday. Shout out to Nate. Man, he just that's what you brought. That's why you want a Nate Rimmer on your team, right? Defense goes out there and get a stop, get the ball back. Man, we drive down there, we score another touchdown, we go up, man. I said, boy, we win this game. And this young freshman come in and lead us to a fourth quarter comeback. It's 11 minutes to go. We're down 13, and you get a ball to the Rook, and the Rook go out there and do what he do, right? And damn, we let him off the hook though. We didn't make enough plays on that last drive, and I know coach and the players are probably down on themselves about giving that up, but we'll be better from it. It is what it is. When the others have their moment, I don't step on their moment. It's their moment. They won. Let them have. To the victor goes the spoils. We got to wait another 365 to talk smack to them and get them back. But when you look at the numbers and the stats, man, it was relatively close. We won the first down battle. We won the total yard battle. Even had more passing yards, more rushing yards. Turnovers were even. The penalties was pretty much even. 8 penalties. Maybe you can say the refs maybe called a few here and there. I heard about a first down that maybe won the first down. That's right. 4th and 10, you got to make that stop. Come hell or high water. You got to stop them, bro. We make the stop, we win the game. We make the stop, we win the game. And then the other one, he rolled out and got the little catch on the side over there. And it was what it was. There on the other side, they're talking about the plays that they made. We got to talk about the plays we didn't make. So that's what it comes down to. One team made more plays than the other when it battled. Even the time of possession was right down the middle, damn near, only separated by less than 1 minute, which is pretty crazy. I think that third quarter may have had 3 drives total, So got to make the stops. It is what it is. He said, T said fumble when he went when he went down. Okay, I didn't see y'all. I'm gonna go back and watch the last part of the game. and then we'll go from there. Once I see the last part of the game, I don't have to look at it ever again. It is what it is. What's the path to the SWAC championship? Just win. We're still first place in the East. We're still first place in the East. We lose a game, Alabama State is going to be, you look at Alabama State's schedule, their schedule is getting real, it's going to get real light. They do play Prairie View, which I think they're going to beat Prairie View, but Prairie View might beat them. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but we still control our own destiny. That's what you want. You want to control your own destiny, and we have that. That as long as you ain't got to wait for somebody else to lose, you good. So our pathway to the SWAC championship is to win. We beat FAMU, we good. Okay. It said on the rollout at the end, they had a lineman downfield, should have been a penalty. He was going to block, thought the quarterback was running. So they missed that. So they just swallowed their whistles toward the end. Okay. So many people hate JSU. Hell, if I wasn't a JSU Tiger, I'd probably hate us too. You know what I mean? You got to embrace it. It comes with the territory. People don't hate you if they don't think they think if they don't think highly of you. They don't think highly of you. I don't. That's why I don't get into I don't rub elbows like that. Personally, we can build personal relationships, but as far as that other stuff, it is what it is, man. It's always the hell with them schools. It's the hell with Grambling too. They beat us yesterday, but I ain't gonna. I'm not in them chats. I'm not in the beef chats. I left them when Prime became my coach, and I never go back because I get it. It ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not in that space anymore to go back and forth all day with folks from other schools. I just like talking to the family. I like family talks. I just keep I stay on our side of the street, and then I go and we do a PV win out and we win out. Who hosts SWAC championship? If they win out, which I don't think they will. I do not think Prairie View is going to beat Alabama State. Let me just say that first and foremost. But if they do, it'll go to the overall record. They may host it because they would have 10 wins and we would have 9. But if it's by the SWAC record, no, if they win out, they win. They host it. I'm sorry, because they'll be undefeated. They 4-0 in SWAC right now. And right now we're 3-1. So if they win out, they will host the SWAC championship. If they win out, they will host the SWAC championship. So for them, but they got to beat Alabama State, which I don't think they will. I don't think they will. But that's just my opinion. So we'll see what happens. If we got to listen, we just need to win to get to the SWAC championship. If you want to take us to Prairie View, so be it. Whatever the pathway is, the Tigers will be there. So listen, this is what I got, and I'm pretty much done. We will adjust. We will be prepared. Everything will be evaluated because that's the kind of program we have. Well, Max, I tell you, brother, appreciate the donation. I understand. You know what I mean? Everybody, I got a lot of private opinions about certain things, and it just, people have their opinions about things. I understand what was happening. I'm just not going to speak on that. I fully get it. I totally get it. And that's some things you got to just let the, coach speak to what he want to speak to and why he made the decisions he made. I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? In the end, we got to get the stop on 4th down. Because if that happens, we may be talking about it, but we're not really talking about it. We got to get the stop. And that's on us. And the challenge is out. We got it. How bad we want it. I think we want it real bad. I just think sometimes adversity settles things in your mind and it stabilizes things because you have to reevaluate. If we being real, man, y'all know this, man. Let's just talk for a second and I'm gonna get out your way. I mean this when I say this. Sometimes in life, like yesterday, what happened with me personally, I just shared some of what happened. But that scenario and situation has forced me to reevaluate some things. Adversity struck. You know what I'm saying? Your boy took an L yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It was a slight L. You know, I won in the end. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. I won't say Mickey Joseph is lucky. I just say they were prepared to do what they need to do. Jake, I don't know what happened with Morgan like that. I'm not at privy to speak into that. I'm not a doctor. I'm pretty sure there has to be an MRIs done, and we'll see what happens, man. Whatever, it'll. I'm pretty sure to be communicated whenever those happen. Obviously, it happened in the game. I don't even know what happened. I don't know what play it was. I just saw Jacoby go out there and throw a screen pass, and then coach called a timeout when he talked to him, and then he went in. And I was confused. I was like, man, if somebody asked me, is Jacoby fine? I was like, yeah, he good. Like, because I didn't even know, right? And then we saw him come out in the boot. Could be, we don't know. I don't think all the equipment that's there to do examinations or whatnot. So it's a protocol with that. He'll go and get MRIs, I'm sure, and they'll be. We got a great training staff. We got a great program in place, man. Great metrics. So let the professionals do what they do, and when he's ready to go again, we'll know. Like a lineman hit his leg or ankle at a quick glance. Oh, okay, I didn't see it. I'm not sure. But when I talked to him, he was in great spirits, and let's just say he's expecting to return before the season is out. You know what I mean? Or before we done playing football. That's his mindset. And he's a warrior, and I'm gonna just stick to that because he was in the room with the doctors and they said what they said, and that's what he communicated with me. And I don't know. Y'all know how I am about injury stuff, man. I don't get on here and do that. I don't do that. We'll let the the team. I say this right here: who is available is who you see in uniform. Don't ask me no questions about updates on nothing. I ain't doing that. I don't even know it. I don't even ask. It said it was a no contact injury when he scored. Okay. Just got banged up a little bit. All right, but no, man. Like I said, anytime adversity strikes, you got to adjust. And you reevaluate some things. And you say, damn, this didn't work or that didn't work. Let's try this or let's look at that. And I think that's good for us as a program, as me personally. It's good for us, and that's how we deal with life every single day. We have adversity, and then we adjust as people, and that's also how you grow. That's also how you grow. Y'all do know that the best fertilizer is shit, right? Fertilizer, cow manure is some of the best fertilizers. That's fecal matter, bro. That means that's poop. So when they say S hit the fan, or you know what I'm saying, S happens, hey man, let's regroup. Let's get ready for FAMU. We've been in Tallahassee. Tigers gonna still pull up. Don't cancel your plans, man. Don't cancel criminal. Yeah, I know they around here like this still. They still like, I hope they lose. I hope they lose. Let me say this. I don't feel like we're gonna lose no more. I don't. I don't. He got blue. I got black hat on. Repping the brand. I don't think we're gonna lose no more. The Boom going to Tally. Yeah, Boom going everywhere this season. Yes, sir. So that's that, But yeah, man, Tiger Nation, be very mindful of your players, man, and your coaches, man. Just be respectful. You know what I'm saying? If it's D I love and we screaming guard the yard, guard the yard. You know what I'm saying? It can't be we got enough folks outside the gate talking crap about us. They talking smack today. You got some folks probably beating off to that video yesterday. That's how they get worked up over Jackson State failing. I don't know. It's a weird thing, right? It's a weird thing. But nevertheless, man, it is what it is. But be respectful, man. We got to learn how to lose respectfully, man, and not throw the baby out with the bathwater. And it'd be funny, man, because, you can't be like that. You can't go out there and trash folks and then try to, be snoozy and up with them and stuff like that. So be thoughtful when it comes to that. So that's my few little words of advice. Like I said, I'm blessed and thankful that I'm able to still be able to do what I'm able to do. Being able to see myself sitting up here talking to you guys is a good thing. So yeah, man, that's all I got. That's my initial reaction. There's a lot of stories coming from this game, man. The storyline of our quarterback going down and real time, coach making decisions and wanting to stick to a game plan. It's like, damn, I gotta change from that. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then, our true freshman, who I think true freshman phenom, goes out and does his thing, man. And Grambling just kept freaking fighting. They wouldn't go away. And you know what I'm saying? And T-set goes down, and and it's just like, man, this is a crazy game, and that amongst other things. It's been a hell of a weekend, man. I'll say this in my parting words to Tiger Nation. Y'all see this right here? Y'all see that? Let me ask y'all a question. Did we go undefeated last year? We did in a swag, but not on our record, right? All ain't lost, man. When we holding up one of these bad babies next year, you get what I'm saying? We'll remember this game, right? And what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So leave that damn loss in Vegas. Leave the frustration, leave the anger, get it all out. And leave it in Vegas. We lost in Vegas. It is what it is. Vegas did, they put on a good show, and we'll see Grambling next year. We'll run it back and we'll do what we do. As far as what I'm concerned, it's all roads lead to Tallahassee next week. It's on to the next one. We'll be on tomorrow night, and we'll do our regular show tomorrow and Wednesday, and then we'll be in Tallahassee on Friday, man. I see you guys down there if you're going. We'll be there Friday to Sunday, me and the crew. And, let's go to Bragg and take over. Let's go make FAMU pay for what happened this week. So we'll be ready to roll. I'm sure they'll be prepared as well. It's going to be a good battle. I got Jackson State. That's who I'm rooting for. But, yeah, man, shout out to the staff and the players. Hey, man, my admonishment to and I don't have to tell them this, but I'm just saying it anyway, to the coaches, the staff, the administration, everybody, man, keep your head up and keep doing what we do. We took an L, and we'll regroup, and we'll be better from it. Just that simple. You know what I'm saying? But I trust this staff, man. I love this team, and we got a great team. We still got the best team, but not all teams can handle adversity. We always talk about what we're going to do, but we say, man, injury can derail a season. But I love the fact that we're in a position where you can lose your starting quarterback, and you have enough in your mind to still feel like you can still win it all. And I don't feel defeated. And I know the Tigers don't either. So we don't rock like that. Pack the AAC on Monday to see the Jackson State men's take on the Southern Miss basketball at 8 p.m. There you go, Jay Shaw. Just went out. We went out. We ain't talking about this no more. Grambling might still be talking crap, but because they did like they did last year, but just went out. Let's go beat FAMU. Let's beat Bethune-Cookman when they come to Jackson. Let's go to Itta Bena, handle business, and let's finish up with Alcorn. We'll clinch on senior night. On senior day. That's how we do that. Shout out to the Tigers, man. Safe travels to everybody heading back. I'm going to stay over here on the West Coast, take my little 3-hour commute to the crib, and I'll see y'all on the screen tomorrow night, man. Again, be respectful. If you want to come up and give your thoughts and opinions, feel free to do so. Let's talk football. Let's talk football, all right? D, I appreciate all y'all, man. Love y'all. Thank you for the support. And go Tigers, man. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Sign up for the collective, because we got to continue to build what we do. You don't like what you see, get active. I don't do a whole lot of listening, and if you ain't trying to, support what we got going on to try to help coaches and all programs to be better. So thank you to everybody that do what they do. Appreciate all y'all. Love y'all, man. Go Tigers.
On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go.
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen.
State said one story, my brand tells another.
This is Jackson State. This is family.
This is the KC 1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team.
Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.kc1400collective.com. VI love, go Tigers.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC 1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.